Hi, my name is Sawyer. Today I'm going to give you a tour of Children's Village. With your donations and support, local families don't have to travel long distances to get the care that they need to ensure their child has the best life possible. Your generosity has the power to change lives. Now let's take a look inside Children's Village. Follow me. In 2020, Children's Village had 30,000 virtual and in-person visits. Many of those families needed the extra support, and if we weren't here, they would have to drive 3 hours to Seattle to get the care, or not even get the care at all. Are there other Children's Village locations somewhere else?
There are not children's villages like what we have here. There are some places that specialize on therapy, and there are some places that are medical clinics. There are some places that are dental clinics, but there's no place that I know of anywhere that has everything all together like we have here, and that also goes out into people's homes and in the community and helps kids in their homes and in their community too. So this is a really super unique place.
What's your favorite thing about Children's Village?
My favorite thing is to hear kids screaming and yelling in the pool and laughing and loud music, because that means that they're having fun and that they're healthy kids.
Well, it was nice having you here.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Did you know that Children's Village has programs like adaptive ballet that allows kids to dance ballet for the first time, or slug puck basketball where they can play at their own pace? What kinds of activities do you do for families?
We do ballet, we play basketball, we go bowling, we have dances, we have talent shows, we have art classes, teen club. So we keep the kids pretty busy having a social life, and it's my favorite part of my job.
Awesome. Sometimes families that have children with special needs feel alone or scared. Parent-to-parent support groups help them share ideas, support each other, and give hope that they are not alone. To make it more accessible, parents have the option to attend these support groups virtually or in person. Have you continued doing both English and Spanish support groups over Zoom?
Yes, I continue to do the Spanish support groups, and then my co-workers do the English support group over Zoom. It's important that we have it in both languages because it's easier for families when it's in a language that they could understand. It's easier if we don't have to have an interpreter.
Gracias.
De nada.
There are many different kinds of people who work here. Some of them are doctors, nurses, or even therapists. Other people work with families to make sure they have what they need to finish their treatments, even if they need help. What kinds of things does the emergency fund help families with?
The emergency fund mostly helps purchase orthotics for kids and also gas cards so families can get to their medical appointments, but it can also purchase things like high chairs or bumbo seats and other specialty equipment.
Cool. Children's Village works with Seattle Children's Hospital to bring doctors to Yakima so that our families can get the same care that they would get in a big city without traveling far or missing treatment. What kinds of things do you do in an exam?
That's a good question. The first thing I always tell everybody when they get to my room is I tell them that this is a doctor's office, but it's not like a regular doctor's office, and we don't do any shots here. So you don't have to worry about that. So that's usually the #1 concern. So mostly what we do is we do a lot of boring talking, and we do some playing.
Well, it was nice seeing you here.
Thanks, it's great to see you too.
Therapy services help kids of all ages with communication skills. They also help with feeding therapy and supporting things like attention, decision making, and more. Come on. What is the iPad for?
This iPad, or iPads and devices like it, are used for kids who can't verbally communicate. So you and I, when we communicate with our language, we're using our voices, but some kids, they can't use their voices. So they use an iPad to help them communicate their wants and needs. Do you want to see how it works?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you something using the iPad, okay?
I want to go on the playground. I want to go on the playground.
Maybe after work.
Okay.
Everyone has an occupation or job to do. A kid's occupation is to grow, learn, do schoolwork, and play. Occupational therapists create activities that help kids do things that are more difficult for them because of an illness or disability. What is occupational therapy?
Occupational therapy helps us know about our bodies. It helps us teach us how our body is moving, and it helps us know how to calm our body down. And that is necessary to do activities of daily living, which are things like brushing teeth, playing, riding in school, and riding a bicycle.
I heard you had a swing. Is that therapy too?
Yes, we do have swings. We use therapy swings a lot because it teaches the kids about their balance. We can use it to help somebody calm down when they have a rough day, or we use it at the end of the session as a reward because swinging is fun.
This is where families can work with staff on behavior therapies, observation, and learn skills they can practice at home, like how to follow directions and come inside after playing, changing tasks when it's time to be done playing, or communicating a need with a picture. What happens in a family consult?
Our program works with families that maybe are waiting for services, and so we get to talk with parents and see if we can help come up with some ideas to try and solve some of the problems that kids are having. So we get to support the parents and the kids.
Is mental health important for the kid or for the whole family?
You know, it's important for the whole family, because if the family isn't feeling like they have support, it's going to be harder for them to support their kid. So it's important for everybody.
The behavioral health team at Children's Village works here or on a video call with families to solve challenging behaviors in an activity called a family consult. This is a service that donor dollars help make possible. After families work with you, what do you hope they will be able to do at home?
My hope of what they'd be able to do at home is be able to take the tools that we taught them when they came here in the day program and be able to do it with their kids by themselves. I hope that they have more confidence in themselves to work with their kids and have a better understanding and relationship with them.
I hope you liked the tour as much as I did, and hopefully some part of the tour inspired you to consider making a donation today. Children's Village is a place where children with special needs are children first and are defined by their unique qualities, talents, and potential, not their diagnosis. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, your generosity has the power to change lives. Ka-chow. Was that good?